New game. Basically gonna play till
Fair
dinner.
warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing.
It's volume's got to come down, and I need to make sure that the fans are actually on.
I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
You mean Shawshank Redemption?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
What we saw in Alan Wake 2?
Hidden behind
Yes, it
that
is.
poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
This is gonna feel weird after playing Alan Wake 2, because this game is way more,
Why did you bring me here?
way more Remedy,
Hello?
old style.
Anyone here?
Open collectibles. The good old Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. We are very strict here at the Federal Bureau of Control.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Bureau expenditures. Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted, redacted. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison, see page 9.
Seeing it in my dreams.
Pneumotubes. I like pneumotubes. Hey, it's Dr. Darling.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yep, that is how they operate. Security redacted. A shark in his redacted, although secure redacted, permission to redacted following basic protocol, redacted, shoot to kill, redacted, good luck. Attention all redacted. I love redacted. R4 reports. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request the R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you are exempt from filing an R4, then you need to get a written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Signed, your administration team.
Hello?
And we have an old friend that we have met in a different game. It's Ati.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Gladly. I like the world of the weird. Called Sam Lake. Our buddy, our pal. Control.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Are we doing?
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Where's that correspondence? Approved terminology reminder. Are you drafting any public-facing material pending any notification of death related to Willow AWE? Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use in service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride. Will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Good to know. Do not disturb. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can Rest of them, Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Rip to trench. Okay. I think that's everything.
Shit. Shit.
Or director.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Oh, it definitely was, but the board is recruiting us. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example.
So that's the actual voice actor of Alan Wake.
Powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate.
He voices
program.
over
Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
like the actual physical actor who is, I don't know his name. He's obviously finished like Sam Lake is.
Look at this place. Where am I?
And also like Sam is also voiced over by somebody else. With Alex Casey, aka probably Max Payne. Control the gun, control the house. The oldest house, that is.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
This has very like not Alan Wake. It does have like Alan Wake 1 vibes, but very much more like Max Payne, like Max Payne 1 and 2 speed vibes. I'm the new director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack.
Yes.
Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Oh yeah, Director
Hear that?
Trench's voice actor is the same guy as the Casey's voice actor.
After the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
You and me both.
Things have quieted down outside. It's safe to go.
Maybe not.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't.
Time to fight back.
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
The hiss. His guards. Director Trench. Bureau has many internal security personnel. Take advantage of this fact. His guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption. While the marbled guards carry pump-action shotguns, they have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of their use of weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Well, pretty sure I don't have that, so. Collectibles. Case file. The service weapon. I love how the pages look so closely to how the SCP Foundation does its files. They knew what they were doing. They knew. Watch that.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
That's the dead man.
Executive meeting. As a cost of AWE response, data on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier for coffee filters. Please come prepared. Take your time.
Okay.
Central Executive. Dinner reservations. Conversations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. It's a good year. This isn't an SMT run. I gave up on that SMT run. We got to the 40-minute mark and I couldn't get a willy, so I killed it.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Indeed, it is our enemy.
Babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legend. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered material, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood to as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. I wouldn't fight a little guy on his birthday. I don't know. The Hiss is kind of a... Hiss picked the fight first, so I'll fight the Hiss on its birthday because it wanted it. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We additionally have proven that urban legends can be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, the human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through 2 punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. That's also kind of how Mage the Ascension works. Magic in the world only actually exists or can exist because people are willing to believe in it. Also, to further elaborate on the fact that I couldn't get Willie in the SMT run, we had hit the 32-minute mark, and I was like, okay, I'll keep going a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna go past like 40. And 32 minutes was like the time that I got out of Shinjuku Medical Center yesterday, and then for the next 5 minutes, I didn't get a single encounter with a Willie. So I was just like, I think we're just done here. I mean, I'm watching right now, and I've got 0 drops frames. I think your laptop is overheating. Yeah, encounter RNG and recruitment RNG you're talking about your laptop overheating. Encounter RNG is like can be so fucked in SMT3. Blech. Run.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
What's the control point? What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still...
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director.
Wait, how do you know that?
We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
I will say the nice thing about doing a merciful percent run tomorrow is that I don't have to worry about getting Willie.
Hiss? That works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
Yeah, somehow I'm special.
You are
I'm the immune
director,
person.
and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry.
Rest in
I'm
peace.
Talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
I've made it through like this. I've made it through
But I like her already.
the
She's
first
the
little
opposite
part
of
of
the
the game.
faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet.
It's like I'm still going through
Or rather,
the section that I'm familiar with.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Yeah, I have the DLC. It's like doesn't look like it worked. Rip.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Probably, but I didn't feel like even only playing like
Tell me why I'm here.
maybe like the first hour or two of this game,
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an
I didn't feel like I was lost in any
my
sense
hometown,
in
Ordinary,
Alan Wake 2.
17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you.
It's like
My
that would
boss,
be
Counselor
great.
Darling would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Like,
Keep
so
an
you
eye out.
may have to fight him. And by may, I mean you.
Director. That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
Look. Personal mods. Yeah, health recovery
There are
was the one I
no
was looking
stupid
for.
questions. The door to the comms department? The hotline should be in the communications department.
Let's get our lore dump on.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Yeah.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
That sounds like a mouthful.
Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I hadn't
Basically.
even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Alright, question
Just
and
let
answer
me know.
time is over.